and welcome to Extremely Cosmic. Hello, it's me in present day, and I just want to tell you guys about the footage that you're about to see because I actually started with like no context whatsoever, so I want to just make a little predecessor to all that footage right now, telling you about that footage. So basically last week we went on holiday for 2 nights and 3 days to the Lake District. It's basically a place that we go every single year, like whether we just go for a day trip or whether we go for a holiday, we try to get there every single year because it's sort of one of those home from home places for us. Like we really enjoy it. We like to do the walks, you know, like my parents are like really outdoorsy people. They're like walking and doing all that nature stuff, so we go there like really often, so we know it really well. More times than not we stay in the same B&B, and this time we are staying in the B&B that we know and we love, so that's that context out of the way. Keswick is the town, by the way, that we always go to. I haven't mentioned that yet, have I? Also, some more context, none of this footage makes sense whatsoever, so I'm going to record a voiceover for you guys that you'll maybe understand a little bit better about the footage that you're about to watch. So I hope that you enjoy, and I'll catch up after these clips. So here we are in the car, we're off. It was really sunny and we drove past Amazon, which was really cool. I was basically watching Frasier the whole time in the car. It's like my favourite sitcom ever and I love it so much. And then we arrived and we got the hotel room, well, B&B, and there's me showing you the room for absolutely no reason whatsoever. And the view was awesome out of the window, by the way. Really lovely view. Hi guys, it's Amy and welcome to Extremely Cosmic. Gonna be a little bit quiet because I don't know really who can hear and how thin these walls are. We just arrived in our B&B. It's really nice and it's got this lovely view. Look at the view. That reminded me of that like 90 Day Fiancé thing. I like the view, you're my best view. So we're just like putting our cases down, putting our things down, then we're gonna go back into the town and we're gonna look around I think a little bit more, and we're gonna have tea. We've booked a pizza place for the night, so very excited for that. I don't know how many times I'll get to like film probably nothing like talking or like anything like that because I'm usually really awkward doing it in front of people, so you only get it when I'm like by myself, which is now, which is when my parents are getting things out of the car. But anyways, this is the thing. We have TV cabinet type thing. This is the bathroom. I'm not going to show you the bathroom. We have beds. Anyways, you might see me later, but it's probably just me and a bunch of fancy music because once again, I don't like talking in camera in public. None of that sentence made sense. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Hopefully you enjoyed this vlog because it's different from the home vlogs that I've been doing for the last, oh my god, so many months. Okay, so this is the next day. So basically this is the Thursday that we were there and it was our full day. We went for a walk on this day and it was really awesome. It was about 9 miles long, which isn't very different for the lakes because all the walks are kind of big and usually they have hills, but we chose a flat one, and there's loads of fields and lakes and rivers and all sorts of stuff and animals everywhere. Sheep, cows, we saw these adorable cows and they're so cute. They were so close to the fence, took selfies with them, and now we're having tea. Oh my god, it's time skip. This is the 3rd day, this is our last day actually. We're in a toy shop. I don't know what I was doing here, what I was filming. There's us in the park, and there's the town again. What is that? What on earth's going on? Hello, it's me from present day, and basically, yes, that footage makes no sense, does it? I'm just gonna like round up right now what you just saw. On the first day we did like nothing because we got there and then we walked around the town, did basically all of the shops. There's not many shops in Keswick, and we went around those, like had drink in a coffee shop, had drink like in the park, went down to the lake, that sort of jazz. The second day was like our main day. We went for a walk on that day because usually when we go we like to do like a walk when we're there for like multiple days. So we went on this long walk. It was 9 miles. I just told you that. You don't need to hear it again. I chose like a relatively flat walk because I don't do hills. I don't like hills and I don't want to do them. And if you've seen the Lake District, it is full of hills and mountains, and I've done in the past, we climbed cat bells like years and years ago. I think it was like 2015, went with my grandparents and the dog and we climbed cat bells. It was, I don't know how I did it basically. Then we did this one called Walla Crag last year and that put me out. I was absolutely dying by the time I got to the top of that. So no mountains, no hills for me, okay? It was really adorable cows. I shall insert like selfies I took with the cows, really adorable. Then we got back and we were exhausted. We had a drink and we went for our tea and then we went back to the B&B. Both of the nights we stayed there, we just went back to the B&B like and had a cup of tea in the room and were just like chilled out because we didn't want to like go and sit in a pub. It still feels a bit weird to go and sit out in a pub these days and like be amongst loads of people, and even though the pubs in Keswick aren't like really busy because they're like it's chill out there. It's not like party goers and crazy people out there, so it was like really chill anyway, but we didn't really feel comfortable, so we just went back to the B&B and it was really fun. We played Uno. That's why I didn't really record anything, because we weren't doing anything interesting. The third day it started pouring down with rain, which is definitely not very different for the Lake District, because it rains all the time there. I mean, there's lakes, it's called the Lake District, what do you expect it to be dry? So we just did a few shops, bought some things for people, went to the supermarket and bought some things, and then we came home. Basically we didn't do anything. And to finish talking about the Lake District, I just want to inform you about like the last couple of weeks on my channel. I know I haven't posted anything, I'm really sorry about not posting anything, but honestly my life hasn't changed over the last 2 weeks. Like, it's been exactly the same. All I've been doing is basically sitting here. I've been working out stuff for uni, because obviously uni has started up again. It is currently Freshers Week right now, and although I am again a fresher because I changed courses, I'm back to year 1 of my new course, so I am technically a fresher again, but I'm not partaking in any of that because I've done it last year and it's out of the way, and it's all online this year, which is really weird, so I'm just not getting involved. But next week university starts again. I have to go into university 2 days a week. Really looking forward to meeting everybody and getting on the new course, getting sorted with that. Very exciting stuff. Also guys, I cannot believe I did this. Oh my god, I'm still thinking about it, how I can't believe I'm actually doing this. I decided to join a society at university, which I was too scared to do last year. I don't know why. Maybe it was because like the freshers fair, like it was a bit intimidating having to go to the table and talk to people, and that was not really my jam, and I didn't know how, because none of the other people on my course were really interested in doing that sort of thing, so I didn't know how to sign up for like society. I didn't really know what was on offer, and I was a bit like disorientated last year. This year I feel like it's a new lease of life for me, because my friend who's like a year younger than me is actually joining the university this year, and I feel like we're doing things together, and like I'm doing new things again because she's having to do them for the first time. It's like, whoa, like university's just being given this new lease of life. It's really exciting actually. So I was talking to her about societies, and she was like, I really want to join the like theatre society, like the drama sort of thing. It's weird because I've always had like a draw to the theatre. I've always like wanted to be involved in it so badly, and I tried to be in a drama club when I was like in high school, and didn't really work out because the play we were doing actually didn't happen. But that's the only experience I've ever had. But I remember like really enjoying it in high school and loving drama and everything. I really love going to theatre and seeing plays, and I don't know, I always just had this draw to it. Like I always just felt like I want to do that, you know, I want to be part of that. I want to be part of a theatre group. I feel like a little bit more confident because she's doing it as well, so I'm just like, you know what, I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to join it. I'm going to do something for myself, do something I've always wanted to do and always looked at and thought like, hey, I really want to do that. Like I just went for it, so I am officially in the theatre society. That could have been said in about 2 sentences, but I took 100. Other things I've been doing, I've been trying to write, I've been trying to draw. I'm getting there with my art. I'm trying my best to try and get it on Instagram because that's what I want to do, but I'm just so nervous about posting my art. It always feels like really weird. I know art is very interpretative, like, you know, it's so anything goes with art really, like, you know, you just have a vision. So I don't know what I'm so nervous about, but I just am. I don't know why, I just am. Also, nothing's changed in my life. I still absolutely adore Frasier. I know we finished it like months ago. We like finished watching Frasier. It feels like an eternity ago right now when we finished watching it, but I'm still just as obsessed with it. And then like off the back of Frasier, I fell in love with like David Hyde Pierce, who plays Niles. Obviously, you guys will know my obsession with Niles on this channel. I've been like, oh my god, like Niles creating like that damn song that I made on TikTok. What the heck was that? I don't know, just from the minute I saw this man, I was like, you're my guy. It started off as an innocent thing. I was like, well, I want to know what other like TV shows and films he's been in, and then I started watching YouTube videos and I was like, well, heck, this man is talented, okay. Then I realized he was like typecast for most of his roles, which is like such, I love this because I love it when someone's typecast, because you fall in love with one character, but you might as well be in love with all of the other ones because they're exactly the same as the one character that you love, because the person is always typecast. Isn't this just like the best thing ever? Like, I just love when actors are like this. I've like never mentioned this on here, but for the past month and a half, I've been making my way through all of David's movies and TV appearances and stuff like that. I've watched like basically, I think all of the YouTube videos that exist out there. I've been going through quite a lot, and I watched him in, well, first of all, I started with Caroline in the City because I saw that like whole Cats moment that they were on the Frasier live stream when they played a little clip out of Caroline in the City, and he's like has a cameo role in that. So I was like really obsessed with that clip. So I went to watch his cameo in Caroline in the City.
Don't watch our pity. just want to be a kitty.
Then I got the DVD of Caroline in the City because I loved the episode so much and I wanted it in high quality, so I thought, well, I'll rip it from the DVD if I have the DVD. So I got the DVD for that, which is the whole of season 2 of Caroline in the City, only for one episode, can you believe? This is a section I like to call David's movies review. Like, the first film that I watched with him in it was Down with Love, which is a romantic comedy, and I thought, like, hey, I'll like that, says the girl that doesn't like romantic comedies or romantic films in general. The thought of him being in a romantic movie was like, well, we might get like a kissing scene or something, so I'll watch that. I really love this film, and coming from someone who doesn't like romantic comedies, I loved this. I watched like a bunch of things in the middle. I found the series The Powers That Be that he was in, like from the 90s. You can't find it anywhere. It's not on DVD. It's not on any of the weird websites that you can watch TV shows for free. I had to find it in really bad quality on YouTube, but I found it and I love it and it's so good. And there's like hardly any episodes, but I found all of them on YouTube. So I was able to watch that. Really cool, really loved it. Moving on, I also watched Wet Hot American Summer. Yes, I have all the DVDs for these because, you know, Kex exists, CEX, you know, the second-hand DVD website. These are all like, you know, £1, £2 a piece. You know, you can't pass these up. This was a trip. I really enjoyed it. I loved his character. He's like this wacky science teacher. It was really good, actually. But I don't know the rest of the film, the rest of the characters, a little bit suspect and a little bit weird, so moving on. Also, the Addams Family values. I can't believe I haven't watched this because I actually really like the Addams Family, like as in the aesthetic of the Addams Family. I don't know why I've never watched this. His role in this is very, very small, but not to be passed up. Next we have Little Man Tate. I love this film. I don't know why, I just did. Maybe it was like the time period that it was like made in, I don't know. It was just the aesthetic. Everything about this was really cool. I liked the storyline. I thought like it wasn't up my street. Like it's not the type of film I would go for, but I actually really enjoyed it. It has Jodie Foster in it, which was really cool, and David's part is like quite small, but it's quite cute, so I recommend this film actually. Full Frontal, less said about this the better. This was the weirdest film I've ever watched. It's kind of like a mock documentary style like thing. It was kind of following people leading up to a party and it was following their life. It was a really weirdly filmed film, and I don't know really what was happening in it for the most part. David was good in it because he's good in everything, but yeah. Next we have Wolf. This was also a really weird film, but David was good in it, so moving on. Okay, I might get hit because I've never seen this, but A Bug's Life. This is one of the Disney films that I've never seen up until like a couple of weeks back because I'm not interested in bugs. I don't like bugs. I am afraid of moths and butterflies like so much you don't even understand. They are my top fear of the list. They're actually like my only fear I have. Just not a fan of bugs in general, so I never really had the appeal to watch this, but I watched it and I love it. The Perfect Host. I'm actually really annoyed by the cover I have on this because this is like the UK edition cover. I really love the American cover better, but I can't get a hold of the American copy because it won't play here, so what's the point of having it? So I'm just gonna have to deal with this ugly cover. So this is The Perfect Host. This film is literally like the one film where David is on screen for the entire thing out of all of those that I've just shown you. Like, he is the big part in this. He's the main character. It's all about him. All about him. That's basically it. This was actually like the second film that I watched with him in it because I was really interested in it. It looked really cool. I like thriller films, like not too scary, but just a little bit weird. So I really enjoyed this. It's really good. It was really weird. Like, you know, when I was talking about the typecast thing, this wasn't one of those other characters that you would just love because it is a little bit weird. He does play a bit of a creepy character in it. It is like, you know, the odd one out of the other roles, but it's amazing nonetheless. But he does like a really amazing job being like a creepy character, to be honest. It is a bit weird. It has its weird moments. There's a scene where he gets on the table and dances to the song Car Wash. I can't erase it from my mind. It's just like ingrained in there, and every single time I hear the song I imagine the scene, or every time I see the scene I'm like it's just like in there forever now, ingrained in my brain. When I see the name The Perfect Host, I think about the car wash scene. When I see this, when I see photos from this, I think about the car wash scene. Just everything about it. Anyways, I absolutely love this. Like I mentioned at the beginning though, there is other films that I have seen but I can't get the DVDs of because they don't actually exist, but I've watched them on different websites and stuff like that because I know my way around the internet and weird websites to watch films on. Also, like, you know how actors go into like the theatre and do like theatre things sometimes? Well, David's been in like 2 productions that were like really big and they were on Broadway. One's called Hello Dolly and one's called Curtains, and I've listened to the soundtrack on both of them. I'm really obsessed with it. I love like when plays or musicals like have have the soundtrack and I can listen to it, and even though I haven't seen the play, I can still listen to the songs because it's a musical. I really enjoy doing that. Anyways, those productions are like well over and well gone and well off Broadway, but I found a playbill booklet that he has signed on eBay, and I decided to buy it in some kind of weird, hastily purchase when I was at the beach yesterday. Just weird places I've eBayed. So yeah, I bought it and it hasn't been dispatched yet, but I'm very excited. It'll probably arrive this week sometime, and it's like the little playbill booklet and it's signed and it's really cool, and it's just like, wow, he's touched that. Okay, I just got into weird territory, right? So
future generations see what I had to put up with.